guys, your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here, checking in with you once again to talk to you a little bit about Dark Nights Metal, or more specifically, delays for Dark Nights Metal. So I personally have been really happy with Dark Nights Metal. All the issues that have come out have been, in my personal opinion, high quality issues. I've really been enjoying the story, even when it gets a little bit silly with the Dark Knight Metal and all that. All things considered, it's been a really solid book. So, we recently found out that issue number 4, which was supposed to come out this week, which, believe me, does perturb me a little bit, because if it had come out this week, do you know what that means? That means I would have got frickin' Booster Gold and frickin' Plastic Man back in the same week, and that would have been so dope. But anyway, Dark Nights Metal number 4 was supposed to come out this week. However, it has been delayed for another week and will be released on December 20th. Similarly, we've recently found out that the next issue, number 5, will be delayed by another 3 weeks. The one-shots that are supposed to fall in between these, Hawkman Alive or Found, I can't remember what it's called at this moment, but it's still going to be released on schedule. It's just the main numbered issues that seem to be having a problem. And then once again, we find out that number 6 will also be experiencing some pretty hefty delays, which will be pushing the end of the event and the release of the 6th issue back to March 14th instead of February 14th. Which I don't really think is going to make that big a deal in terms of timing and the story. I'm pretty sure they weren't planning on doing any kind of big Valentine's Day thing at the end of Dark Knight Metal. We can only hope, right? But anyway, so I found out about this today, and I've kind of been going through it, trying to figure out exactly how I feel about it, and I think at the end of the day, it does suck that we're not going to get them for a little bit longer, but with the amount of quality that they've put out in Dark Nights Metal, I personally don't mind waiting a little bit longer if it means that the quality will be, up to par as to what we've seen so far, because last time that I remember DC having a significant delay was for The Button, and whenever the subsequent issue came out, I was very pleased with it. So right now they have a pretty good bit of faith on my part in terms of, if they're calling for a delay, then I feel that it is most likely absolutely necessary. My biggest worry with this is that I know out of the end of Dark Nights Metal, they were supposed to be rolling out all these new books by, Ramada Jr. and, a bunch of other guys, doing their own stuff that roll out of Dark Nights Metal. And also, in February, we were supposed to get the Terrifics, which hinges on the ending of Dark Knight Metal. So, is Dark Knight Metal, is the Terrifics going to get pushed? Or is because the Terrifics out, is that going to ruin the end of Dark Knight Metal? This is the only thing I'm really worried about. I feel that, they've had such a tight control over the story and the quality of the story, that I'm not worried about it from that respect, but, I really, and again, if you're reading this 2 years down the line, in a trade or something like that, it's not going to matter at all, because I do think the quality of these issues will be good, and I think the delay will help with that. But I do worry about the way that it's going to cause the story to unfold. Here recently, we've had, the pacing of it has been really good. And then this doesn't help that, this is falling right after we had kind of a bigger gap with, the annuals and, all that other stuff coming out, the holiday special, all that stuff. So, that's really my biggest concern about it. But I was just wondering, what do you guys think about it? Have you guys been happy with the Dark Knight Metal so far? Are you worried about this delay? Does this really piss you off? Are you okay, well then I might as well just wait till ever it's all done and then I'll just go back and read it all? Or, do you feel like I feel, where okay, if they're asking for this delay, there's probably a damn good reason for it? I'd really like to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please leave a like, share it with some friends. If you're not subscribed, then please subscribe so that you can check out all the content I've got coming out in the next few months. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you all have a great night. Nerd Scum, out.